Hello guys, today we are going to complete our class assignment 2. You read the instruction, you need to draw all 5 figures in a single file and then upload in the Dropbox, and all the dimensions are given in millimeter. And also if there is no thickness given, you should consider 50 millimeter thickness. Okay, so there are 5 figures here. The first 3 figures has only one cross section, and other 2 figures, figure number 4 and 5, has 2 level of cross sections. Okay, so we will start from figure number 1 and then add a thickness which is 50 millimeter. For doing that, we need to open the software. So find Inventor software, Inventor, which is the Autodesk Inventor Professional. It will take a while. So we are going to start with figure number 1. This is here. Okay, first you need to find a right template. All dimensions are given in millimeter. So here you see all dimensions are given in millimeter. So we need to find out the millimeter template first. So click on File, click on New, and find the metric unit. So you can expand it here. Click on metric unit, click on Standard Millimeter Template. Okay, and then click on Create. It will take a while. Once it's ready, click on 2D sketch and choose XY plane because it is parallel to the front view. So I'm just choosing XY plane. Okay, now anywhere draw a straight line, horizontal straight line. You can use the dimension to add the dimension here, which is 30 millimeter. Okay, you can rotate your scroll to zoom in and out. You take line again. Now I'm going to draw this portion of the line, which is basically 8 millimeter. So click here, move your mouse to up, and instead of clicking anywhere, you can type 8 and then press enter. That will make the vertical line 8 millimeter. Now move your mouse to the right and type 75 and press enter. Okay, you can rotate your scroll to zoom in and out, and that 75 is here. Again, I'm moving my mouse pointer straight down, type 8 once again and press enter. Okay, if it doesn't work, you clicked somewhere else, you can use the dimension tool to make it 8. Okay, now I need to add this portion of the line, which is 150 minus 30 minus 75. So you can add a dimension like this: 150 minus 30 minus 75. Okay, press enter, and then move your mouse straight up and add this line 50 millimeter. You can add this line 50 millimeter. Okay, if it is not straight up, you will not see 90 degree. If it is straight vertical, you will see it is getting 90 degree angle. Okay, so now type 50. If it is not working, you just use the dimension tool to add 50 millimeter. Okay, now I need to find out the center point. So in order to find the center point, I'm just drawing a straight line from here to the left and making it 30 millimeter, which is the radius of the big circle. Okay, so once you are done, you just escape from the line command. Okay, you can delete this, clicking this and pressing on the delete button. That's how you can delete. Anyway, you can draw a circle. So click on the circle and click on the center point here and on the other end of the line. Okay, now you need to draw another circle. So circle again, center point here, and this time the diameter should be 30. So type 30 and press enter. Okay, now your circle command is still active. You need to escape from the circle command and press on line, click on this point once again and move your mouse up and type 30, enter. So that is the diameter, that is the height of this portion of the line, 30. Okay, now move your mouse straight horizontal and just make it little bigger so that it crosses the circle. Escape from the line, take line once again, move your mouse closer to the left end of the big circle and you'll see a yellow dot. So click on that yellow dot, move your mouse straight down, and just when you touch the line, horizontal line there, you'll see another yellow dot, then click there. Okay, now you need to do some trim. Using the trim, you can just remove the lower half circle and the extended portion of the line, and then you need a chamfer here. So the chamfer comes here under the fillet. You can find chamfer and fillet together. You just need to expand this arrow sign, you'll find chamfer, and the chamfer distance is given as 10 millimeters. So just here distance to make it 10, and then click here and here, these two lines, it will make the chamfer. Once you are done with the chamfer, just finish the sketch. Okay, finish the sketch, and you need to add the thickness, which is 50 millimeters. So extrude, here you extrude, see the extrude, click on this surface here, and you see you need to add the thickness here, 50 millimeter. Okay, and click OK. It will take millimeter as an unit because we have chosen the millimeter template. Okay, once you are done, click on save button and give a name, class assignment 2. You see, I said you should produce all figures in single file. Okay, so you should create all the figures in single file, draw them all in single file. So I'm going to draw figure number 2, 3, 4 and 5 all in this same file. Now I'm going to start figure number 2, this one. So for this you need to find a plane. You can find a plane on this origin. You can expand this origin here and find the XY plane, the same plane we started our first drawing. So choose XY plane which is parallel to the front view. So click on the front XY plane here and then start 2D sketch. Okay, now away from there you draw a rectangle. Okay, a rectangle, and add the dimension 100 millimeter and 90 millimeter. So dimension here, take the dimension and click on this line, move your mouse down and make it 100, and this line should be 90 millimeter. You see, this second drawing is going into the first drawing, so I need to move it. So you can move, click on move, so, press and hold your left key, move your mouse and cover the whole rectangle, and then click on the base point here. You see two buttons, you need to select this base point button here and click on any point that you want to hold the rectangle and move your mouse. You don't need to hold your mouse key, you just need to click one time and move your mouse, you'll see it is moving. Okay, done. Now you need to add the fillet here. What is the fillet radius? 20. So I use the fillet from here, chamfer and fillet are together, so you use the fillet here, and this needs to be 20 millimeter, and then you click here and here, here and here. That will create the fillet. You can rotate your scroll to zoom in and out, and press and hold your scroll button to pan it. Okay, so that's what you can do. Now you can use the circle. You see the center point is already showing, that is the circle over here. You can do the circle. The diameter of the circle is 20 millimeter. Okay, so you can randomly draw and add the diameter 20. Again, circle. Here you can directly type 20 and press enter. That will also do your work. Now I'm going to draw this slot here. So use the rectangle, just a down arrow, you'll find the 2-point center point slot. This kind of slot we are going to make here. So I'm just clicking on the down arrow for under the rectangle and find the center to center slot, and then click randomly somewhere in here and move your mouse to the right, click another point and move your mouse to the up and click another point. That will create the slot randomly. Now use the dimension to add the dimension for this line, which is 40. You see this is 40, and the radius here, this is 10. So use the radius here, try again, use here 10, and then from the center point of the circle to the lower end is 30. So add 30 here, this circle and this line, make it 30, and also from this line to the circle, this needs to be 30 once again. And this is done. You can finish the sketch, and now add the thickness. Extrude, click on this surface here, over here, and this 50 millimeter once again. Done. You need to click on the save button once again. Now let's do figure number 3. Okay, similar way, you need to find the XY plane. So you can click on the plus sign beside origin, click on XY plane and start 2D sketch. And again, you need to find a free space here and draw a horizontal line first. Just draw a horizontal line that should be 200 millimeter. Okay, so use the dimension to make it 200. Now you need to move it. So I'm going to move, select the line, and then click on the base point and click anywhere and move it. Done. Now you need to draw circles. So there are 4 circles, right? There are 4 circles here. 75 diameter, radius 60. So you always you need to enter the diameter. So circle at the midpoint. If you move your mouse closer to the midpoint, it will show you a green dot. Click there, that is the center point, and then the diameter should be 75 millimeter. You need to draw another circle over here, click the center point and make it 120 diameter. So this 120 diameter means radius 60. Now you need 2 more circles on the right end. So use the circle command is still active, I can see. So you can click on this right end of the line and diameter 30 here, and again diameter another circle at the same center point, diameter 50. Okay, now you need to draw a tangent. So the tangent line is here. So you need to draw a line, straight line, closer to those 2 lines, 2 circles, like this. You need to make this line little bit bigger so that it covers both of the circles. Now you need to use this tangent tool. Okay, click on this tangent tool, then this is the tangent constraint. Basically you click on there and then click the big circle and the line, again this circle on the right end and the line. That will make the tangent, and it is showing the tangent symbol with a small circle and a straight line. Okay, do the same thing on the lower end. Tangent, make this tangent. Okay, now you see you need to delete or trim the extended portion of the line. So I'm going to use the trim to trim this portion, this portion, this portion of the line, this portion of the line, also the internal part of the circle. Okay, just like this. Now I can do some mirror. So the left side of the drawing is the mirror of the right hand side. So I'm going to draw a straight line at the midpoint, straight vertical. That will be my mirror line. Escape from the line, and this is my mirror line. Okay, so click on mirror. You will find the mirror here under pattern. You will find the mirror. Then select this line, this circle, this part of the circle, and then click on the mirror line and then select this line and apply. You'll see this will create the mirror. Now just get rid of the mirror command and then click on trim and remove this portion of the line. Now you see trim command is still active, so escape from the trim. You can click on you can press the escape button from your keyboard. Now this line should be central line. So I'm just selecting this line and making it central line. You see the central line here, and this line should be a construction line because this is not the part of my line drawing as well. You can make it construction line or central line, whichever you like, doesn't matter. Now finish the sketch. This is done. Now extrude, click on this surface and make it 50. Done. Save your file. Now let's do figure number 4. Okay, this needs to be done in 2 steps. So we are going to start from the base view. Now go ahead and find the XZ plane, which is my base plane. Okay, and then start a 2D sketch. You see this top view is tilted, so I'm going to rotate this and make the top view flat. Now draw a rectangle. You will find the rectangle under here. You click on the down arrow, you will find the rectangle. Draw a rectangle anywhere with a dimension of 110 by 55. So the length should be 110 and this line should be 55. Okay, you can move it. So I'm going to move this holding the base anywhere and move it away from the axis line. Click on done. Now you need to add the chamfer. The chamfer dimension is given 40. So find the chamfer under fillet. You will find chamfer, make it 40 and click on this line. This line, it will make the chamfer. Click on OK and finish the sketch. Okay, now you need to extrude thickness given as 25 millimeter. So extrude 25, make it 25 and press enter. Now on this top surface, okay, select this top surface and start a new sketch. You zoom in and out and find the view, and you need to rotate it to see from this side, and then I'm going to draw this L shape on the top. Okay, so you can use the line tool from this corner, draw a line and then move your mouse to the left, and that should be 70. Move your mouse to the down side and make it 15. Okay, now move your mouse to the right, that's 40. Move your mouse to the down, make it 40 again, and then draw another line to close this boundary. Okay, so that's what we found the dimension from here. 55 minus 40 is 15. So this portion of the line is 15 here, you can see. Then 40 comes here, then 30. You can check this dimension from here to here, that should be 30. That's correct. Okay, now finish the sketch and extrude. Extrude, the thickness for extrude, you can find it from here. Its total thickness is 60, minus 25 is already done, so this thickness should be 60 minus 25, which will be 35 actually. So finish the sketch and save it. So this is done. Okay, now let's do figure number 5. For this figure, we will start from the base. Okay, so start a new sketch and choose the XZ plane, which is my base plane. Okay, and now start with a rectangle, just randomly draw it and then add the dimensions. 65 in one side and another side should be 38 plus 12, total should be 50. Okay, so dimension, length 65, we need to find it. Where is that? It's here. So you can move it if you want. Move, select the object, move from the base point, you just move it somewhere in a free space. Okay, close. Now the height should be 50. Okay, now you need to draw a half circle for this portion. I can use a full circle and move your mouse to the middle of this line. You will see a green dot, click there and move your mouse to the other end of this line, and you'll see another green dot. Click there and you can trim it. Use the trim to trim it. Okay, and escape from the trim, and now use another circle at the same center point. That should be the diameter 25. So just click anywhere and use the dimension tool to make it 25. Now you don't need this line, so escape from the dimension. Dimension is still active, so escape from dimension and then click on this line and delete this. Okay, now finish the sketch and zoom in, and you'll see this, and extrude it. Okay, extrude this surface, and the extrude thickness is 12. So from here just type 12 and press enter. Okay, on top of this surface now I'm going to start another sketch. Okay, and we are going to draw a rectangle with dimension 30, 12. So you go ahead and start a new sketch on this surface. You need to zoom in and find this here. You can click on this home button to view from a 3D perspective. That will be easier to draw the rectangle. So rectangle from this corner. Okay, you need to click on this corner. It's not on the corner point, so I'm just escaping and clicking on the rectangle once again. Move your mouse closer to the end point. You will see the green dot. Click there. Move your mouse here and click again. It will show a random rectangle is done. Use the dimension to add the dimension to this line, which is 30, and dimension for this line, okay, this should be 12. Now you need to finish the sketch and then extrude. Okay, extrude this for 25 inch. So sorry, it's 25 millimeter. So 25 millimeter. Okay, that's done. You can save your file. Click on the save button, and if you want to see all the figures in a single screen, you just need to click on this zoom all button. Click on zoom all button. All the drawing will come in the same screen. Now click on the save button.